Hey, how's it going everyone? In this video, we are going to be looking at the solution to the first calculator challenge. So in the previous video, I gave you a challenge to create a very basic calculator that just asks a user for two numbers and adds, subtracts, multiplies and divides it. So we'll see how we can do that in Python. Just to go over the calculator once again, I'm going to run my script. It asks us to enter a number, let's say 5, enter a second number, let's say 3, and it gives us 5 plus 3 8, 5 minus 3 2, 5 times 3 15, and 5 divided by 3 1.6667. So in this video we'll just see how we can code this up in Python. So I'll open up a new file and let's just save it as calc solution1.py. And now first thing we want to do is ask the user for two numbers, so let's just do that. So I'll just say first num equals input, enter first number, and now this is going to come in as a string, so we need to convert it either to an integer or a float. I'll do float just so we can handle decimal numbers as well. I'll do the same thing for the second number. So enter second number, and there we go. Now that we have our two numbers and converted into floats, we can do the for calculations. So I'll just say sum equals first num plus second num. I'll say sub for subtract, or we can say diff for difference. First num minus second num. Prod for product, so that's first number times second number, and let's just call it div for division, first number divided by second number. Okay, cool. And let's print this out. So I'll just say first num, then comma, we'll add a plus here, second num equals, and I'll say sum, and I'll just copy this over for the others. So I'll change the operators and the variables for the actual calculation. This is div. Okay, cool. So let's run this and see the result. The file is called calcsolution1.py. So enter, and it says enter first number, enter second number, and you see we get 5 plus 2 is 7, 5 minus 2 is 3, 5 times 2 is 10, and 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So this was your first challenge. I hope you gave that a go. Don't worry if you struggled with it a bit. If you managed to complete it, awesome. If you struggled with it a bit, it'll eventually click, so don't worry about it too much. So that's the first challenge done. Now we'll expand on it a little to add some more functionality to our calculator. So the second challenge is to create functions for adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing. So all you have to do is create 4 functions, each taking in 2 numbers as parameters, and then one of them will add the 2 numbers, another will return the difference, third will return the product, and fourth will just divide the 2 numbers and return the result. And then modify the code to basically use the 4 functions. So the program will basically do the same thing, but in the backend code side you'll actually be using functions to do these calculations. So take some time off, maybe a few days, give it a go and see how it goes. All the best and happy coding.